The views and opinions on this show are for entertainment purposes only. The only factual information is any story that has happened to AT2 or the parties involved. Other than that, go ahead and get you a drink, get you something to eat, just relax and enjoy the show. Let's have fun. All right, y'all, let's get real. What's up, everybody, and welcome to a brand new episode of Talk the Real Deal with AT2. And yes, I'm your boy AT2. How everybody doing? How everybody living? How everybody feeling? Now, I know y'all were like, AT2, I thought you weren't coming live. You can't let nobody stop your money. So yeah, I had to come live. But what's up, everybody? How y'all doing? How you feeling? How you living? We're gonna go ahead and get into this whole funky Dineva thing. Also, what's going on with Martel Holt from that Love and Marriage Huntsville, that boring ass show. Now, I learned as long as you talk about the other people and talk about the show, it's fine. But if you talk about Melody, that's when you get the people coming after you. So we ain't gonna say nothing about Melody. She gonna be bitching, but we gonna mention her in a positive light. So the Melanita, whatever you call yourselves, I'ma just back off. I ain't gonna talk about y'all girl badly. I'ma say everything positive, but y'all know that show boring. But other than that, we're Princess at, by the way. But let me say what's up to the people before we start the show. What's up, Miss ATL and Stan? How you doing? Thank you for being here. What's up, Melanie? How you doing? Naughty Love. What's up, Naughty Love? Shout out to Benita Applebaum. Shout out to Miss Bugs. Thank you for being here. What's up, Brandy? How you doing? Thank you for being here. I appreciate that. I really do. Shout out to Brandy. Sherelle just posted that Melody. Yes, and that's going to be the first topic. We're going to go ahead and get into that Love and Marriage Huntsville before we get into Funky and Flame Monroe, because there's a lot going on. What's up, Demetria? How you doing? What's up, Wanda? Thank you for being here. And shout out to Winnie. Thank you for the information. What's up, Tanisha? How you doing today? Thank you. What's up, Melanie Jones? All right. So, as you guys may or may not know, Martel Holt was arrested from Love and Marriage Huntsville. He was arrested. This is his mugshot. Now, it was for the third degree domestic violence in the third degree. Now, I was kind of wondering, like, what's the third degree? So I looked it up, and as I understand, with the third degree, that's more like digital and kind of like those things going on. So it's more of a digital thing. Now, what's interesting about that is, remember there was a whole story about him allegedly having a tape, a Melody, doing her business in the bedroom. Well, this could be like one of those revenge P-word things that are, related to that. And thank you, Winnie. You said Sherelle posted. Was it on her Instagram where she posted it? Let me see if I can find it real quick. But yeah, that would make sense. Because in the third degree, also, that means no children were involved. So this is straight up digital. This is definitely something digital that happened. Okay, yeah, that's what I heard. Yeah, allegedly Melody was the one. Now, on the actual report, it doesn't tell you like who, it was about or who they arrested, but I'm thinking it has something to do with that alleged tape that he has and that he's been shopping around. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah. And like, if you have that, right, why would you tell that to people? Like, usually don't celebrities pass it along to somebody and then they a stranger leaks it or something like that. Like, why would you admit to having that? That's dumb. So at this point, he deserves to be arrested. So it's DV in the third degree, and then it's also harassment as well too. I'm picturing that he probably got bailed out. Let me pull up the TMZ article and we can look at it together. One moment. Turn off my camera real quick while I look at it. Okay, so it says reality TV star Martel Holt is in police custody in Alabama, where he's been arrested on a misdemeanor domestic violence charge. So it is a misdemeanor. What's up, Coach? Thank you for coming. Huntsville Police Department, the arresting agency, tells TMZ this is a misdemeanor arrest from a warrant. In addition to starring in 57 episodes, no, okay, yeah, we don't need his history. We know he on that boring show. Yeah, that's all it says. That's all it says. Now, if you go to TikTok, a lot of people on TikTok are saying the same thing, that this is related to that alleged video that he has of Melody doing, using that neck and that kind of tape. Y'all know I'm trying to save my channel in the algorithm, so I can't say the words, but y'all know what I'm saying. This is what he's been allegedly arrested for. What's up, Miss Bugs? What's up, Jackie? What's up, Casey? But yeah, they said, she was doing that work and he got a video of it. Again, Martell, you deserve to be arrested, because what dummy admits to having a video of somebody and you're using that as leverage against them? Now, I don't think that technically, you say you don't even see, you don't watch the show either. What's up, Couture Bay? Now, I don't think anything is going to happen to him as far as the show. You know what I mean? I think Carlos likes this. This is definitely going to be a storyline. I know they're doing a reunion show, but this will definitely be a storyline for next season. So maybe it'll make the show a little bit more interesting and people will actually watch. But I'm going to take a serious note, because I know a lot of people think I don't like Melody or anything. No, I just don't like the show. It's boring. That's why. But can you imagine having someone having this over your head, as far as like having a tape or a picture or something like that? Back when I was sexy slim, I was a freak. Pictures, videos, everything, right? But now that I'm round and everything, yeah, nah, it don't work like that. Lift up my belly so you can see my, yeah. No, that's embarrassing. Y'all released my throwbacks when I was sexy slim. Oh yeah, I don't mind that. But when I'm fat and everything, yeah, y'all ain't releasing those. Like, nah, I don't have no pictures of that. Y'all got, if y'all released that, y'all had secret recordings or hidden cameras and stuff like that. But yeah, you ain't gonna see no nudie duties from me while I'm fat. Everything that you see is gonna be something when I was skinny. Like, yeah. When I was sexy slim, like, yeah, definitely you would have some pictures. Yeah, I'm actually glad that I'm a YouTuber now, because I'll be because my DMs haven't been off the hook. I think because I gotten fat and ugly, but my DMs used to be off the hook back in the day, especially during the pandemic. That's when my DMs were like really off the hook. I'm telling you, if I was sexy slim, thank you, Melody. I appreciate it. I'll pay you to stop. No, let me finish real quick. If I was sexy slim and I was doing YouTube back in my early 20s, I would be the internet would be, oh my God. I'm so glad that now I've matured a little bit, matured. I'm matured now, but y'all wouldn't like me. I would be a problem. All my business would be out there and everything like that. I mean, people are already trying to put my business out there, but I would be a problem. Thank you, Red Label. Here he is, Red Label. Shout out to Red Label. Make sure you guys follow him. Red Label Confessions and Reactions. Make sure you guys follow his channel. Red Label, you are a star. I'm telling you, you are a star. People love you, by the way. I'll tell you later why they love you. He knows it's all love. All right. Anyway, moving on. So, well, no, actually, no. I want to finish with this. I want to finish with this real quick. Um, I think this is very dangerous because also Martell has been accused of, putting his hands on people, aka women. And I feel like once it gets to a certain level where somebody keeps getting arrested or they're accused of something, it's kind of like you got to, like, where is his PR person? Does he have a PR person? Because this is not good. Because, and first of all, besides the reality show, what does Martell do for a living? Who used to watch the show? And that's the one thing about these people on this show, Love and Marriage Huntsville. Like, what do they do for a living? Like, do they do anything for a living, or it's just a reality show? Because I know they probably making only 1,500 an episode. But what do they do for a living? Like, I honestly want to know. Like, I don't know what they do for. Like, I'm so confused. Like, what do they do for a living? They only make 1,500. He's in real estate. I feel like, oh, controversial. And oh, Red Label. This is definitely not to you. This is now Red Label actually be selling houses and stuff like that. He shows us, right? But I feel like, oh, I'm a real estate agent. I feel like that's kind of like, oh, I do a little this, a little that. Or I do a little DoorDash or something like that. Like, that's not definitive. I feel like anybody could really do that, you know? Because does he sell a house on the show? Like, has he ever sold a house? Like, have y'all seen like the homes that he's? I, he probably be flipping properties and like that, doing one of them flips, when they buy a really shitty house and then they paint it pretty, but really the plumbing, the electrical is old. Trust me, I used to work at a warranty company, and people would call in and be like, yeah, the house is this and that, and they basically got sold a lemon, a home that was a lemon, and then they expect us to cover it and pay for it. Oh no, yeah, he probably be flipping homes and shit like that. Be shitty as hell. Allegedly. Well, hell, he probably ain't got no money. He got to pay all them legal fees. I ain't got to say allegedly, but I will. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into Funky Dineva and everything that's going on. So basically, we can safely assume that he has an issue with Fox Soul and he has an issue with Claudia. He also does have an issue with Flame Monroe, but it has nothing to do really with the Fox Soul thing and him quitting his job and stuff like that. But anyway, so I had seen Tasha K's video before I actually seen his. He had an initial response and then he went live, about an hour ago. So I want to go ahead and play Tasha K because basically he was letting us know, like, in his video. Actually, I should do his first. I'm gonna play a little bit of his video from his live. Let me go ahead and pull it up here, and I'm gonna do the audio because these YouTubers be strike happy, and I ain't trying to get no strike.
Maybe about an hour or two ago, but I was laying in the bed minding my business like I always do, and my phone rang, and it was Tasha K. It was Tasha K. And I looked at the phone and I'm like, Lord, what Tasha K want? And just for the record, it's not, okay, hold on, before I finish, do y'all want me to slow the chat down one more time? Right now, people can only post every 2 minutes. Do y'all want me to move it to 3 minutes?
Okay, I guess he was trying to slow the chat down.
Yes, they saying yes. Okay, they saying yes. Okay, let me. 100, okay, 60 is 120.
Fast forward a little bit. Make sure you guys hit that like button.
Right, I think that slowed it down a little bit. Y'all girls are still going, the people is still going. All right, either way, Tasha K and she said, hey, do you have 5 minutes? I said, yeah. What's going on? She said, I got Flame Monroe on the line. Now let me first back up and say that Tasha K called me about 2 nights prior, and she wanted to know would I be willing to have a conversation with Flame Monroe.
Setting the scene.
And I told her no. I said, there's no real reason for me and Flame Monroe to have a conversation. I don't know Flame. We don't occupy the same spaces. We don't roll in the same circles. We in 2 different age brackets. There is no real reason for me to have any.
All right, I'm gonna stop right there. Okay, so with Flame and Funky Dineva, so remember Stephanie had told us it was in regards to a video that Flame did. I got a chance to watch it. And so what Funky was talking about was doing a reaction to the whole Flame Monroe interview with the Breakfast Club, where she talked about gay people pushing their lifestyle on people. That's what Flame had said in a roundabout way. And so Funky had said basically like it was dangerous that she said that, and that she's saying the LGBTQ community is trying to push homosexuality on people and stuff like that. And it's dangerous what Flame Monroe said. Paraphrasing, right? And so since then, Flame has always had an issue because it's all like, why are you talking on me and why are you saying whatever? Now, it was weird because Funky had said originally, like, oh, he doesn't like talking about his friends or people that he knows. I think, and mind you, this video was years ago, I think he probably should have had a conversation with Flame, just all like, hey, I'm going to do this video. I'm going to say something, blah, blah, blah. And like, let Flame know. I typically don't do videos on my friends. I think that's like a number 1 YouTube rule. Like if I do a video on you, I'm making sure that, I let you know, or I'm just giving you like, hey, they said this, I thought it was funny or entertaining, but I'm not going to do a video that puts you in a negative light. Like someone who's an acquaintance that I don't really know, like, okay, I can, give commentary and stuff like that, but I'm never going to try to disrespect you or make you look like a certain way. And so with Flame, that video wasn't in a positive light at all. So I could totally see why Flame was upset. So I'm setting the backstory to the beef.
Conversation with Flame Monroe. All right. Then by the end of the conversation, yes, I said, she said, Q, are you sure
that is right?
Flame? I said, listen, I'm always down to broker peace. If Flame wants to talk, fine. Me and Flame can talk. So Tasha calls me today. She says, hey, do you have 5 minutes? I said, yeah, what's going on? She said, I got Flame on the phone. This is off the record. Cool. She was like, would you be down to talk to Flame? I'm like, okay, whatever. So me and Tasha started talking, and she said, okay, is it okay if I record this for the culture? Y'all 2 can talk for the culture. And I said, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm not interested in having a conversation with Flame Monroe recorded because I don't want to be part of a circus. The only thing left to do in that moment, is for me and Flame Monroe to get to arguing. It get posted on TashaKLive.com, and then it just become all this fodder for YouTube. And y'all know that I don't like being in YouTube drama. I don't like being in the story. So Flame in the background, selling out, talking all loud, hostile. Oh, well, whatever. I only want to do a recording because he rocks in public. It's only right that he talking in public. That right there let me know the energy that she was coming to this conversation with. She wanted a show. She wanted a read session. She had pre-rehearsed her reads and wanted to sit there and collect.
So I have a question. Is Florida a one-party state? Now, I'm not saying this is right, but I think Tasha shouldn't have she should have just did a secret recording. I think that's what I'm going to hell. I am going to hell. We gonna talk about Tasha too, because Tasha knows she wrong, but I'm gonna tell you guys why Tasha did it though. But I think Tasha shouldn't just have told him. I think she should. She should have just recorded it. But I'm gonna say this. I don't think everything should be publicized as far as like a conversation. Like if you want to work something out or you want to come to a an understanding with each other, I think some things should not be recorded. Florida is a two-party state. Okay, so she had to ask. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Thank you, Red. But not everything should be publicized. I agree with that. Like, I don't want this to be a spectacle. What's up, Empress? And shout out to everybody else who came in. I don't want this to be a spectacle. I don't want this to be a thing. So I don't want to do this. And then when he said Flame's reaction, like, oh, see, he want to throw rocks and hide his hands and stuff like that. Okay, I don't think the conversation probably would have went well because I would still be like, okay, you don't want to record it. I still want to have this conversation. Like if I'm willing to, put my shit aside and I want to have a conversation and squash some beef, y'all, I've been going through it on my second channel. That's a different story for a different day. But if you really want to broker peace with somebody, I think it should be left off the internet and you guys can have a conversation behind the scenes. I think Tasha really did want to broker the peace with it, but also Tasha was trying to get her content. We ain't gonna lie. She was trying to get her content.
Together on a recorded phone call for it to go around. You're not getting a moment out of me, sweetie. So I said, girl, bye. I hung up the phone. I went to YouTube and I made a video really quickly, just detailing what happened. Because I already
make sure you guys hit that like button.
Just that 1 second snippet of me and Tasha talking was going to become a thing. I knew it was going to become a thing. Just that 1 second snippet. Sure shit fakes. I am on Instagram minding my business like I always do. And if I can even wipe my ass good and come to talk to y'all.
Okay, he's playing it.
I'm close to. And I tried to mediate behind the scenes. Now, what you're seeing here, before anybody try to make clickbait videos, this interview was already put in stone before the beef happened behind the scenes, okay? And so we did address a lot of the beef during this interview between these two, and I tried to rectify it, and I just need to mind my motherfucking business, okay? And so, Flame! Let me tell y'all something. This interview was dynamite. Y'all know I'm not a messy bitch, but on this interview, it was my turn. And bitch, if you come after me, mother got bigger hands and a bigger dick and a bigger bank account than you. Come here.
Woo. So Funky feels like it was a whole setup and everything like that. However, whatever the pre-conversation before she asked if she could record it and stuff like that, Tasha K did not release that, to be fair. Tasha K did not release that. She just did this little clip or whatever.
I'm gonna rename my show Lawsuit Central. I'm gonna do a sitcom called Lawsuit Central.
Lawsuit Central.
The fire marshal calling the girl. The fire marshal coming.
Funky says that a lot. The fire marshal is coming. I don't know what he'd be doing off camera. I guess he'd be blowing his nose.
This shit I'm talking about, just messy. Just messy for no goddamn reason. Just messy. Here is my problem with it, and here's my problem with you, Tasha. You call me, and Tasha and I have always had a friendly, professional relationship.
I'm going to tell you guys the reason.
You call me under the guise of being a friendly, and then the moment you get something to run with, you make it clickbait and you make it a post. There is no Funky Dineva Flame Monroe beef. There isn't any. Now you've made, you know what I'm saying? Now you've made one. Not to mention, if we're supposed to be friendly, friends, colleagues, I'm just not down with the whole platforming other people to sit up on your shit and read me down. So listen, said Tasha said, and I see.
That was like a nod to when Tasha K and Michelle Brown had a conversation with each other. That's what he was saying. You having people on your platform to read me or whatnot.
And I really don't like how you inserted yourself in this Flame Monroe stuff. Then to make a thumbnail about a beef that does not exist. Not to mention the shit that you did with Michelle Brown wasn't cool either. A thumbnail about a beef that does not exist. Not to mention the shit that you did with Michelle Brown wasn't cool either. I try to maintain some semblance of a friendship with you, but it's becoming challenging because it feels like everything with you is a blog post. This simply is not cool. I don't like being a mess, and this is very misleading. Here's where I'm at with it. Because this isn't the first time Tasha's done this, all right? Tasha, you have spoke to me on the phone before, and you've done the whole off-the-record thing, and then, the minute you got off the phone with me, what we talked about is on the internet. You called me with the Chloe Bailey thing, and you did that. You ran with Soul, made me apologize. I thought our conversation was off the record. You know what I'm saying? You called me under the guise of trying to broker peace with Flame Monroe. The minute you got off the phone, bam, it's the clickbait to draw everybody into your interview that was already scheduled. I don't want to be a part of your circus. I simply don't want to be a part of your circus, Tasha. So here is where I'm at with it. And with all due respect, I have no issues with you whatsoever. But I would appreciate it if you just stay in your corner and I just stay in mine. Because you've shown me time and time again, Tasha, there's no other way to politely put
you
this.
Used to work for her.
That you can't be trusted. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know what is colleague conversation, what is friend conversation.
Okay. I'm going to stop him right there because we're going to get into it. So I know what Tasha was doing. Tasha was getting her lick back, and Couture Bay kind of ruined it before I could tell y'all, but she was getting her lick back. If y'all remember a few months ago when Tasha filed for the whole bankruptcy, right? He had said, oh, yeah, I was talking to Tasha K, and I was talking to Tasha K, and she told me that she was going to file for bankruptcy, and she was going to file for bankruptcy, so she ain't had to pay Cardi B. And remember, I know I was all like, oh shit, like no, mind you. Tasha wasn't going to be able to charge that. You can't charge that off or nothing. Like, she wasn't going to be able to. But, because bankruptcy, you try to consolidate everything, be like, hey, I ain't got the money to pay this amount, blah, blah, blah. But you have to list all your debt and stuff like that. She was never going to get that thrown out or nothing like that. Like, you were going to have to pay her something, right? But anyway, when Funky said that, he definitely could have been like held in contempt or something like that. And they would have been like, hey, you got to pay money. Not you got to pay money, but we need you to testify that Tasha K told you this. And it could have been a bigger deal in a bigger situation. And if you remember when Tasha and Michelle were talking online, she was like, yeah, I couldn't. Tasha even said, like, and I'm paraphrasing, that she couldn't believe that he said that. And she was all like, damn, he just threw me under the bus and everything like that. So it's kind of like you didn't like when she basically publicized your conversation. However, I know Tasha always had that in the back of her mind when it came to that whole filing for bankruptcy and you telling people that she was doing that so she didn't have to pay Cardi B. So was it petty? Yes, it was, but it was a tit for tat thing. So I already had seen, I was all like, oh, I see the move. I see the play. Now, granted, she possibly could wanted them to have a conversation and squash it. But hey, content is content. And that's how Tasha felt. Content is content. Remember, she said she only loved her husband and her kids. Content is content.
And what's going to be for the blogs? I don't know about you, but me and my friends don't roll this way. Me and people who I associate with as colleagues, we don't roll this way. We protect one another, not create further beef and issues with one another. Tasha, your style of YouTube is your style of YouTube. It's not my style. All right. I don't wake up every day. I don't like being in mess. I don't like being in drama with people. And I really do not appreciate what you just did. I hope it was great. But moving forward, Tasha, I really would appreciate it if you just leave me alone. Like, whatever type of relationship that we've had, it's now been severed. Like, just, right. I don't want to be bothered with nobody because I don't want to be.
The funny thing is, I should have found that live before I went live, because I remember Tasha saying, like, you know, she ain't got no beef with nobody. She would like to talk to T.S. Madison, and she would still like to talk to Funky Dineva. So something was telling me like they weren't cool beforehand. Katurbe, do you remember that live with Michelle and Tasha K when they were on IG, and she had said, like, you know, she don't want no beef with nobody. She'd like to talk to T.S. Madison, and she would like to talk to Funky and have a conversation with each other. So since that whole, you know, you filed for bankruptcy so you didn't have to find Cardi thing, I was under the impression that they had issues. But according to Funky, they were colleagues and stuff like that. Okay, yeah, I'm right. Yeah. So I'm all like, did he not see her response, or did he not care? But yeah, that would have told me, like, yeah, y'all not cool. Like, y'all just, yeah, Thanksgiving. Right. She was getting her lick back. Right, New York. I remember you talked about that, but Tasha can't get her lick back like this when everyone can see through it. Yeah, now she didn't do it the best way, because she did go on IG Live with that video. So yeah, she didn't do it the best way. However, that relationship was strictly like, we're just co-workers, we're not friends, like, we're not, you know, breaking bread and stuff like that. But I guess he thought, like, oh well, she didn't care about that. No, trust me, Tasha did care. And thank you, Couture, for saying, like, that's when Cardi B had audited her.
A part of anybody's circus. And I'm not saying this to be mean. I'm not saying this to create no internet drama. There is no internet drama, and there is no beef. I simply do not like the way you move. You've demonstrated the way you move time and time again, and I am choosing to not participate in it, baby girl. That's where it starts, and that's where it stops. It's no shade. It's all business. I just don't like the way you move. You've done this to me 2 times. I don't want to be a part of it anymore. All right? Ushers, y'all let the people in. Let the people in now that we done got the beef.
Okay, I think that was it.
Now, last night,
I think you talked a little bit about Fox Soul.
Oh, fucking Dineva, you don't need the wig. You going backwards. He's unhinged. His eyes is red. Bitch, I had makeup in my eyes, and I put the wig and the makeup on. Y'all can't see it, but right off here to my right.
Okay, yeah. He was talking about it. Okay. So what I wanted to say, because he said Tasha K is messy and stuff like that, and we know that, right? But also, too, Funky Dineva is also messy, too. It's not like you haven't been in, you know, the hot seat, you know, Chloe Bailey and other things that he has said. You know, we talked about those things. So I think it goes with the territory. I think if you are a commentator or some kind of blogger, or you do some kind of celebrity news or whatever, I feel like you are messy. I am messy. Couture is messy. Lovely T is messy. Everybody, Kempire, Sherelle, Up and Adam, everybody is messy if you do celebrity gossip. Like, if you're doing like world news and stuff like that, I could see that not being messy. However, you know, I always say, like, when you're doing celebrity gossip, you're not putting anything good out. Like, you're literally talking about someone, speculating or judging that person. Like, no matter what, how honest you can be, and I picture myself as, you know, an honest blogger, you're still technically gossiping. Isn't that in the Bible, y'all? Somebody tell me if that's in the Bible. Yeah, and TS actually said something that she was gonna when they liquidate Tasha's assets, she was gonna buy her house. They are dirty. They are dirty. The reason you gotta love the drama though. The reason Tasha K filed for bankruptcy, knowing that Cardi B case could not be removed, it was to stop the YouTube income, and anything in the bank could not be garnished. Oh, that makes sense, Luciana. Thank you for that information. What's up, Miss Curiosity? What's up, Gemini? Yeah, gossiping, backbiting. Yeah, like technically, we probably going to hell. Didn't I tell y'all that like a week ago? I said if you do celebrity news, gossip, or whatever, you probably going to hell. It, it kind of is what it is, you know. Like it is a sin, you know. It's. I don't think it's the top sin, but you know, it is what it is. So I feel like we're all messy in our own way, you know. And I'm not saying you're a bad person if you do celebrity news and stuff like that, but it kind of comes with the territory, you know. It's not like you're on YouTube doing hair tutorials. Hair tutorials, um, I don't think you're not gossiping or speculating or anybody. You're just doing hair tutorials or how to work on your car, doing mechanics and stuff like that. You're not necessarily gossiping. You're just doing your job. But I feel like it comes with the territory when things like this goes on. And, you know, one day when you're talking about other people, you are going to be the content. I learned that, you know, in my first few months that no matter what, you think it's okay to talk about people. Oh, one day you're going to be the content. It happens to all of us. All YouTubers, bloggers, we all got some kind of hate or anti us video or something like that. I know I do. I have quite a few. Shit, I got quite a few videos about me, but yeah, it happens. Couturebeck, where you at? Back me up, shit. But yeah, it's gonna happen. Like you're gonna have some videos about you when you doing this stuff. Yeah, yeah. See. She know. Yeah. I was like, where's she at? Back me up. But yeah, you're gonna have some kind of video done about you, and it comes with the territory, and you can be as honest as possible, but someone is going to try to dig and find out information, or somebody doesn't like commentary that you gave, and they're going to do a video about you. And it happens all the time, and sometimes it's the people right up under you that will do it to you, and you just are like, damn, I thought we was friends. That's why I'm telling y'all, as a YouTuber, I'm not using that word friend too loosely. We have a YouTube shit. That's what it is, a YouTube shit. Friend is too, yeah. That, can't use that friend word. Okay. So anyway, so he also says in his initial video, he was all like, that whole thing about, you know, Flame being, doing anything to him related to the Fox Soul, he says like, no, that's not it at all. He actually said that Flame was supposed to be like a guest host, right? But he had said no. And so he said, no matter what, I don't want Flame as a guest. So he basically blocked Flame from being a guest host previously before. So I can see whenever you block somebody's money or you block somebody opportunity, it's always going to be smoke. It's always going to be beef. And I feel like that's the kind of situation that they have right now. It's always going to be smoke. It's always going to be beef. You try to stop my paycheck, and then you was talking about me on doing commentary on my Breakfast Club interview and all this shit. So it goes both ways. I honestly feel like, because that video was like, and I'm trying to look from when that video was. Oh, thank you, Jackie. I appreciate that. Thank you. Make it rain. Let me see how long ago that video was that he did on Flame Monroe. Because if it's been years, sometimes it ain't no repairing no relationship. It ain't no repair, nothing. 4 years ago. So this how long it's been. And Flame, I mean, not Flame. Funky did say the reason why he did not want Flame Monroe on the show is because Flame is always calling him a junkie and all that. You know, they always talk about um, Funky's past of, you know, like in the extracurricular activities and, you know, and all that stuff. So he don't like that. But I want to say this. I remember I was going to be on a game show, right? This was years ago. I was going to be on a game show. I didn't end up being on it because of logistics, right? So what ended up happening was when I was there for the first day of filming, because I was on standby and then I was going to be on the show the following week. But like I said, logistics. So they were like, hey, very important. The host is it was David Allen Greer, right? They're like, he's a comedian. Don't go back and forth, with a sparring match with words and stuff like that. He's a comedian. He is going to embarrass you. Do not go back and forth. And it's one thing when we just talk about a celebrity, like maybe like a singer or something like that. But you got to be careful when you're going back with a comedian. Flame is old school and don't give a damn. And so Flame is going to say whatever is on her mind. And that's basically what it is. I'm going to use whatever is out there on you, and I'm going to just go off on you and basically verbally destroy you. And I think with Funky, with Q, he took it personally. He took it personally, like, oh, I don't think this is funny. I don't think this is a joke. I think the stuff that has happened in Funky's past and stuff like that, it has really affected him, you know? Right. That is true. Yeah, that whole controversy and Flame was really getting dragged in, just like Stephanie was saying yesterday. Like it did stop some stuff for Flame, and basically was looked at as being evil or pandering and stuff like that, and it stopped opportunities for Flame. So it definitely went both ways. In my opinion, you, Lovely T, Funky Dineva, and other gossip channels alike have integrity. Tasha K doesn't. Like you can be messy, but you got to have some integrity. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Randy. Thank you. Yeah, I try. I definitely try. Like I said, like technically we're all messy because we're gossiping, but at the end of the day, it's about how you go about it. Didn't know that show been on that long. He is clean now. That is all that matters. Right. But it still affects him. Hell, I was just talking about on the backup channel about things that still affect me and still bother me. And it's all like, AT2, when you gonna get over it? But shit, hey, you can't tell people when they can get over their stuff. That's what I learned. I might never get over it. It depends on how it affected you. Again, when people are making, because I have to bring this back to YouTube, because you guys had to think about this. Somebody in your neighborhood or something like that makes a rumor or they talking trash about you. I mean, you can approach them or whatnot, but it might not matter, right? But here's the thing. When you're on the internet and people are saying stuff about you, people are sharing it, it's going to people who you don't even know or people you wouldn't even meet in your real life. It's going to people like, you're like, I don't even know who this person is. Oh, wait, did somebody else make it rain? Hold on. Hold up. Oh, thank you, Tanisha. I appreciate that. But it's going to people that you don't even know. So just imagine in your neighborhood, you might have like 10 people that know this rumor about you. But when you on the internet and people are sharing it, there's thousands of people. And just imagine if over somebody sees a video negative about you and over 1 million people have seen those videos, or a collection of videos have garnered like over 1 million views. You got hella people looking at you, and they know this rumor, or they know this truth about you that you don't want out there for the world. So even though Funky has, worked on, his drug abuse and everything like that, it still affects him. And sometimes you just never going to grow that thick skin. Now, definitely, do I think that he should grow thick skin by now? Yes, I do personally. I'm all like, all right, you got to grow some thick skin, go back and forth, or just be like, hey, I tap out, But I will say, even in that, I can't say he can't get, he should get over it, because I know when rumors and nasty things are said about me, what's up, Candy Shop? I don't get over it that quickly. It takes me a minute. Everybody knows, like, I'll be on here crying, not literally crying, but I'll be on like, this person did this to me, and I'll be going on. I'm human, and Funky is human. But like I said, when I get 100,000 subscribers, I'm gonna pretend like I don't even know y'all. I already told y'all I'm gonna act fake. All of y'all who be talking to me every day, I'm gonna act high class and mighty, like I'm the shit, and I'm gonna forget about y'all. I ain't gonna lie. At least y'all know when I hit 100K, I'm gonna act brand new. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. But I'm just letting y'all know. Once I hit that milestone, I'm gonna act brand new, like I don't know y'all. But either way, I feel like at a certain point, you do need that healing, and you do need 2024. We talking about healing and stuff like that. Didn't I say I'm the king of healing? But I feel like you need to heal from a situation, so then you can really move on. Once you heal from it, then boom. I think honestly, Funky probably needs a conversation with Michelle A.T. Elliott. Would y'all be here for that? Do y'all think that he should have a conversation with Michelle A.T. Elliott, or do you think no? I would be down for that. I think they should have a conversation. Tell me yes or no. Do you think they should have a conversation? Up to Michelle. Okay. And then I seen V had said no, just leave it alone. Yeah, I think that's a conversation like they need to have, like, just to go ahead and dead it. And honestly, I know Michelle makes fun of him and stuff like that, but I think honestly, if he just gave like an apology, honestly, to tell you the truth, I think like if he just paid for a new washer dryer, I think she would have been fine. But because it had to go through the legal system and stuff like that, that's where it went awry. But I think just to patch that relationship up, I'm telling you, in 2024, we got to patch up relationships. And it doesn't mean that, oh, now that we had a conversation, we're going to talk and stuff like that, and we're going to be friends. I'm not saying that. You can't make people be friends that are not going to be friends. But just to be like, hey, I settled my debt. I feel like at this point, there's no use of us talking about each other or going back and forth. I said things, you said things. Let's go ahead and let it go. I think that would be perfect, just something like that. Yes, it was more than I know. I know it was more than washer and dryer. I ain't trying to bring it up, y'all. Don't make me try to play that video. But that situation is always going to hunt him. So he has the drug allegations or things that he did in his past, and then he has that whole Michelle A.T. Elliott thing going on. So yeah, he ain't never going to get over it. It's always going to be a thing. But like I wanted to go back to, I noticed that Claudia hasn't responded or she hasn't said anything. I don't think Claudia is going to go live because everybody in the chat is going to be asking her about this. Everybody is going to be asking her about this. Like they're not going to avoid this. Let me see if I'm going to go to her Instagram right now and see if she went live again. All right. Ooh. And Melanie, I think yes. I think yes. I'm responding to something. I think yes. No. Claudia has not went live. So Claudia will go live every day after the show just to give, just talk to the people and stuff like that. She's trying to use social media more. However, she has not gone live. She went live yesterday and then said, "Oh, I got a Zoom call. I'll be back." I don't think she had no Zoom call. Yo, if people in my chat and they eating me up, I'm gonna use that. I'll be like, I got a Zoom call. I'll be back. Don't judge me, judge your mama. But if people in my chat and they asking me questions I don't want to answer, or they eating me up in the chat, I'm be like, gotta go. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I'll be like, gotta go. I got a Zoom call. They go, shit, I don't even have Zoom on my phone, y'all. So if I say I got a Zoom call, I'm lying. I don't even. Anybody still do Zoom? Like, you can do Instagram, you can do Snapchat. It works a lot better than Zoom. I don't really like doing Zoom. You get caught up in some shit. I was on Flame Live, and I think Claudia may have had a date or something tonight. Oh, okay, Steph. Okay, that's why she didn't go live. Okay. Shoot, you better get your freak on. Not a freak off, but your freak on. Shout out to Claudia. Do your thug thizzle. But I will say this. I think and this is just speculation, hear me out. I think what Funky is upset about, because he mentioned this in his earlier video, that, Al was on the phone with Flame Monroe and another person. And he didn't say who the other person was. And I'm thinking it was Claudia, but Flame had said something like, "Oh, I got that bitch's seat," or "I have that bitch's job," or something to that effect. Now that Funky was off the show, now Flame can be on there. So I'm thinking maybe this was already in the works to find a replacement. Shout out to Princess, because remember Princess was saying that with them getting Flame and then Conscious TV, and shout out to Conscious, by the way. We gave him his flowers yesterday, but they're getting someone who would be considered, like flamboyant and stuff like that. Well, Flame is trans, but CTV, somebody who's flamboyant, he identifies as male. And it's similar to the style of Funky Dineva with the "my hair is laid" and all that stuff. So it could be a thing like, well, damn, y'all could have got anybody. Why are y'all getting someone similar or close to, in the same realm? It's kind of like if they got Al Reynolds and they got maybe like somebody who was like educated on the show and all, talk proper, like, oh, and all this. You'd be all like, oh, well, that's another Al Reynolds. Or Claudia Jordan, they get like another light-skinned girl, and they'll be like, oh, well, they just got another Claudia replacement because that girl, like, it's like they're looking for someone to fit that bill or to replace. You know what I mean? It's weird. So I think that's also plays in his head too. Sandra, I don't know why you keep saying things in my chat, but your mama is musty and your daddy a crackhead. So let me block you real quick. Thank you. Yes, it was good for both Flame and Conscious as well. They can have good conversation as well too. I agree, Steph. I definitely agree. But I think it's something with that whole him not getting his contract renewed and stuff like that. I can definitely tell you, originally he tried to make it seem, oh, y'all, it was just, I just wanted more money, and so they wasn't gonna pay me what I wanted, blah blah blah. There's something more to that. That was one of those PC answers that he was trying to give, make it seem like, oh, we all cool, we all good. Nah, sometimes you just gotta tell the truth and tell somebody like, hey, I ain't with it. I ain't down for it. This is BS. This is what happens. Or sometimes just don't say anything, because also too, this can be a reflection onto Funky as far as getting other jobs. Say if somebody be all like, oh, well, you like to talk trash about your job once you leave it, blah blah blah. This might look bad on him as far as like doing entertainment and stuff like that. But what he has shown, because like I told you guys, he had close to 20K in his chat. Like his chat was going crazy. He has 19K. And I noticed that he had his super chats, his monetization on too. Yesterday he didn't have that, but he did today. And people was dropping 20s, 50s, hundreds in there. I don't know how much money Funky made, but he made a lot. He made a lot of money. That money that he made, he good. He's making more money than he did on Fox Soul. And they could be looking at this too. Just imagine if Claudia did her own show on her own YouTube channel, or Al had a YouTube channel and did his own show. They might not get 20,000 people in the chat, but they would probably be making more money than what they are now. Now, technically, I don't know if their passion is to be a YouTuber or anything like that, but Funky is basically showing I didn't need it. Now, my only thing about this with Q is that, are you going to be able to maintain this? Because you got to remember, and definitely shout out to him. I'm not degrading his talent or anything like that. However, you have to remember the lead in for yesterday, he had that whole Instagram post about how he was going to go live and stuff like that. So it kind of led into there being some kind of controversy and drama. Then today, we had the whole Tasha K Flame Monroe thing, and he didn't want to be recorded and all that stuff. So that was kind of a lead in as well, too, into the day. So tomorrow, I wonder how it will be if it's just a regular day. Again, a regular day, and he's just doing his commentary. Is he going to have a large audience or no? Let's see if he can maintain it. But let me ask you guys in the chat real quick. Do you think Funky is going to be able to maintain these large audiences? Yes or no? Maintain. I think I said entertain. Maintain these large audiences. Yes or no? He's gonna have more numbers than me because I know people are like, AT2, what you talking about? You ain't got thousands of people in your chat. He probably gonna have more numbers than me. I think his numbers are going to be good, but I don't know if they're gonna be like the 20K, the 14K. I don't know if they're gonna be like that all the time. I think one thing important to comment on is that I do think that he needs to upgrade his camera. And I do think that he needs to update his internet. Now, let me know if it was just me, though. Did you guys see, what's up, Lisa? Did you guys see, like, was it like choppy, his live today? Put a 1 in the chat if his live was choppy, or was it my internet? Was it my internet that wasn't working? It could have been mine, but his live was choppy at certain parts. Okay, I thought it was just me. Thank you, Melanie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I thought it was just me. That it was like chop, and I'm like, what's going? Like, what the hell happened? Now, did he have to give back the the modem back to Fox Soul? He had to return it back. Like, he said he had to give back the mic and the camera, but did he have to give back the internet connection? I'm all like, what's going on? And also, too, when you go live, you need to make sure that, see, I use my phone, so it's a little different, but you need to make sure that you have the Ether connected to your laptop, too. I need to get an extension. I was thinking about getting the T-Mobile one so I can have my own. But either way, there's things that you have to do. And I think, like, now that he's making more money, he definitely needs to upgrade the show. Like, someone you can never say that has like bad quality, who has awesome quality. Now, she might have technical issues, but T.S. Madison, she renovated that basement and everything like that. Boom. You can't say that T.S. Madison ain't got a hella good setup and everything like that. And then she has Mo working for her, and Mo is doing like all the technical stuff where she doesn't have to do anything. She can just talk and do a show. With Funky, I don't know if he has somebody, behind the scenes, like doing stuff. Like he doesn't have, like he's literally just going live through YouTube, because you don't need StreamYard. We all use StreamYard, but you don't need StreamYard. You can use another application to go live. But I think he's just going live through, and another thing too, I'm surprised he doesn't have like all the technology and stuff like that. Are you guys surprised? Put a 1 in the chat if you guys are surprised he doesn't have like all the tech savvy stuff and all that. Oh, Oliver Twix. Okay. He did say he needed cash outs for new equipment. The people broke it. Right. Yeah, he definitely needs to go ahead and upgrade, because now you're doing shows from home and stuff like that. But like I said, I was surprised like he didn't have that, because like his uploaded videos are immaculate. Like it looks good. So you would just think like he ain't got like a little studio set up or nothing like that. But again, didn't I tell y'all Fox Soul was low budget? They should have been upgrading them people places and shit like that to make sure they had the best quality. Why Fox Soul didn't upgrade their stuff? They just gave them a microphone and that was it. Fox Soul ain't shit for that. They ain't shit. But damn, I guess I ain't gonna get a guest host. I ain't gonna get a guest hosting job, because I just said I just want better for my people. I just want better for my people. That's it. I ain't trying to, doesn't matter. I just want better, Stayed in a hotel every episode. Yeah, she did for a while, huh? I mean, again, this is how he got his start, just like this. As he goes along, he will come up. Yeah, definitely, Shannon. Yeah, I definitely know that it will get better. I don't think he's going to say the same. It's definitely going to get better. But I'm just thinking like, damn, you ain't upgraded it or nothing. Like, that's it. You just was all like, shit, we're going to go live at the same time. But hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Because even with his quality and everything like that, he's still getting 20. I only got 144 in here. He's still getting 20, almost 20,000 people in this chat. He all like, yeah, what do I need to upgrade for? Y'all still watching me? Keep it struggle, keeps it funny. Okay, fire. Okay, so she said keep it. Okay, good save. A2. They're gonna call you now. Okay, good stuff. Thank you. I saved it, right? I saved it. Al, the only one with real money. Yeah. Oh, I read that one. Okay. Let me catch up. I wouldn't upgrade a damn thing. Oh, okay. Well, let me ask y'all before we get out of here. Last question. Shut up. We doing another 30-second countdown. Don't argue with me. Okay. Do you guys feel that Funky should upgrade or keep it the same? Upgrade or keep it the same? Let me know. And before y'all say anything, upgrades are coming for AT2. Don't worry about me recording in my mama basement, my uncle basement, my bedroom, or whatever. Upgrades are coming. I know you shady motherfuckers. I was about to say something. I know y'all was about to say something. So yeah, upgrades are coming. I'm gonna have more than just the likes. Don't worry. I'm actually, well, I can tell you guys this, but I'm actually going to do a new bedroom set, because there are, we're changing the carpet and stuff like that in the home. And so I'm just going to throw everything out and get a whole bedroom set. So y'all going to see a little upgrade, but I'm going to have a blow up mattress. I am going to have a blow up mattress for a minute, because I want to actually go to some furniture places and see, what kind of bed I want. Like, I don't know if I want to go with black. I kind of want to go with like a gray. What color do y'all think I should upgrade my room to? Like, should I leave it black? It's not. It's gonna be different. Black, blue, or gray. What color should I go with? I want something like grown and sexy. You know, freak it out. AT2. Oh, freak it out. Okay, I was like, not a freak off. No freak offs over here. No freak offs. But yeah. I agree, Shannon. Oh, great. Okay, great. Okay. I'll let you guys answer that and I'll catch up with Shannon. The same. Okay, keep it the same. Okay. Ungi Dineva should keep it the same. Okay, y'all like, okay, but he got to fix that internet connection at least. At minimum, fix that internet connection. Right. Right. Black or gray. Okay. Okay. Black, blue with blue lights. Okay. Yeah, that is true. Okay. I don't know if I'll paint. Should I paint my room too? I feel like I can do something like decorative on the back wall. Update the connection. Let me block you, Robin. I'm just kidding. I'm just messing with you. But I was thinking about actually doing like some more lights, but like a different like decorative light piece behind me. I don't know. What y'all think? Yeah, but I've been thinking about doing like a decorative light piece behind me. I was trying to pull up a picture of what I was looking at, y'all. That's what I was trying to do. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, but anyway, we'll talk about it later. Gray, maybe gray with lights. Okay. I like y'all suggestion. Thank you. All right, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and get the hell up out of here, but I want to say thank you to everybody in the chat. Shout out to my AT tubers, my members, shout out to all my subscribers. Thank you guys for rocking with me. Y'all been showing me so much love, and I just love how my channel has grown, the progression of it, and I love the direction that we're going in. And like I said, we can be messy on the backup channel. And I did apply to be monetized. So hopefully I hear something soon about the backup channel, if I'm monetized or not. And we definitely going to do a celebration, baby. We definitely got to do one of those. But anyway, blue, navy. Okay, navy blue. Oh, I like that. I want to keep it dark, but not too dark. You know what I mean? It got to be grown and sexy. That's my vision, grown and sexy. All right, y'all. So I guess we probably gonna be watching the saga tomorrow and see what happens. I'm not gonna do Gypsy Rose tonight. I do want to talk. Maybe I will. I'm either gonna do Gypsy Rose or Cat Williams. I'm gonna come back live though. I promise y'all. All right. I love y'all. Talk to y'all later. Be safe out there. Love one another. And don't forget, I am the blueprint, the standard, the innovator, and the godfather of YouTube. And don't forget, AT2 loves all of y'all. Thank y'all for all the love and support. We out though.